Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you just found me. I'm Riikka. I'm here to share the joy of creation. And today I'm creating. I'm trying to mend some stuff. I had a long list of items that need rescuing. Now I'm preparing one band of my daughter's. I don't know about you, but we do have a lot of knees that go bad. I could leave it like this, but we don't like it. I don't like it. I'd like to be more fun, so what I'm doing, I'm cutting bugs out of my leftover fabrics. I have a jar with some small pieces. They're mostly Bündchenstoff, which is the resori. Oh, you know, this elastic stuff that you put on the cuffs and on the, you know, because it is quite easy to put on anything. It could be also just normal cotton, non-stretchy, but I prefer it stretchy, and it's also a bit thicker, so it is nice to sew. So I wanted to share today with you how do I mend and create some bugs on the pants. So let's go. So what I have here is a pant which had a hole, but it doesn't look nice. So over this I wanna put a ladybug. Ladybird? Which one is the correct one? So it will then be a nice little patch. This is now size 122, kids size. If you have problems to go in the sleeve of the trouser, you can also open the seam. I'm trying to do it now just on top. I have a, what is it called? A stitching frame that I will place in there because it will give me more even surface and a bit more handle. And I'm also using my freehand sewing foot on my Bernina sewing machine. This is something what you can find in most of the older machines. If you have, for example, a machine of your grandma's or something else from the, I don't know, 70s even, they should have this kind of foot included, which is meant for freehand sewing. So I will do the freehand sewing with this foot on this one with this, and I will put also a securing fleece underneath, which is then giving me the strength that it is staying nice and flat. So let me show you how I create my bugs. Ladybug time! So I will place my bug body on top of my really bad hand sewn seam and attach it here. And I'm using on the back side the water soluble fleece, which is then vanishing with water. You could also use just a normal fleece or some old pillowcase or something to have strength in the back. This is helping that the stitches will be flat and they will not rip the fabric, the pants fabric. So now I have fixed it roughly. I will now put the bigger one on the bottom and then the smaller one from the top. And I try not to stretch it too much because then it will be a bit too bubbly. So this is helping me to keep the image quite flat. So tighten in the screw. So I will just double check that my fleece is here as I want it to be. And then I hope I can get the whole thing under my needle there. And I will attach the fleece with pins here around my image. Let's sew. I'm okay with my black thread. I should have a jersey needle. I hope it's a jersey needle. And then I will just change my presser foot. Lower the feeder. And put the tension of the thread to 0. And then I need to fiddle my image on the top. So I am now able to move my frame as I want it, even if it's a thin leg, like for small, relative small kids. Let's start to sew. I try to keep the frame quite leveled. And I like to leave also my needle always down, because then I'm able to adjust like this, then I'm not going anywhere from the spot where I just was. So now all the edges are fixed. So now I can take off all of the pins that are holding my patch. I will still leave the pins in which are holding my fleece. And here the magic happens in the sketching, so to say, or in the kritzi-kratzi as we say in German. So if I would leave it like this, it would look horrible, but I like to go it around a few times so that I get this kind of sketchy look on the image. And as I want to have it as a ladybug, it will get a black head. And the wings. And of course the dots. Under yarn is doing some funny things. Let's see. This can happen. So what happened here? No, looks good. So let's continue. Alright. Good, and then I need some legs and the Gefühle. What are those in English? You could draw it, but I like to freehand it. I guess we're done. We don't want to focus. So I'm cutting all the connection threads out. Yay! Please don't make another hole while while taking the threads off. So the back side of our bag is looking like this. So now a few of the legs went outside of my fleece, but it doesn't. It should be okay. And the fleece is then dissolving in the first wash. I might even now get it wet so that I don't need to think about it. And of course you can just rip it away, you don't need it anymore. This one is now covering the hole that we had. Okay, that was it. Now we have a pant with the bug. My kids know that they will get bugs if they crash their knees. So let's see if I pick the correct color for it. So get inspired. Let's make life a bit more fun again, shall we? If you like this kind of content, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I'm doing a lot of little ditties what I usually do in my daily life to make things a bit more special. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. See you next time. Bye. Pro tip: remember to put on back the tension after you have done this freehand thing. I forget it all the time and regret it later that I didn't do it straight away. Okay.